This is the Check-A-Pro Radio Show. Check-A-Pro Joe has assembled a team of pre-qualified home service contractors to bring you the latest in services, products, and techniques. Now, here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Check-A-Pro Joe.
I have a plumber here who's been doing what he does now for 30-plus years. His name is Bobby Crowder. He is the Family Plumber in Surprise, Arizona. Hey, Bobby, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to join me here on the program. You obviously love what you do. You've been doing this for 3+ decades. Can you tell my listeners and me what gets you out of bed in the morning, why you do what you do?
Well, I can tell you that's pretty easy. First of all, it's going to be my family. So that's why it's the Family Plumber. So the family gets me up out of the bed. I've been doing this for so long because I actually do enjoy it. Some of the stuff I do is considered artwork to me. And I love meeting new customers and, getting involved with their family situations and their problems with plumbing and stuff like that. So, and that's where I came up with the name, and I've been doing it since and never looked back, to be honest.
You know something interesting? If you don't know who Bobby is and you haven't been to his website, you've got to check it out because he's the guy with the mustache. Tell us a little bit about that trademark mustache. It's not only on all your imagery on your website, but it's also on your face. Tell everyone the background.
That's just, it's something that it would start off as a joke years ago. I started, twirling the little ends there. And my kid's like, "Oh, what are you doing? Don't do that." And then it just kind of got longer and longer, and it started, forming really, really well. So I kept it, and I thought about, when I go into houses and stuff, kids ask me about it. The adults do. It's become like the Nike swoosh, the swoosh of Nike. A lot of my marketers said, "Hey, that's what you need to market." So when people know, they see the mustache, they know, hey, that's the Family Plumber. So that's where I'm taking it.
It's truly your trademark. What I really like about it is when people see your image online and then they bump into you somewhere, you're the Family Plumber guy, right? You're
yes.
Like the Family Plumber guy.
They do.
Not
Actually,
Bobby, but the guy.
Yes, exactly. So there's people at stores say, "Hey, I like the mustache," and they're like, "Hey, that's the Family Plumber." I've had a couple people say that. So it's, few years from now, it's going to be, like I said, like the swoosh of Nike. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, my next question is, do you make all your team members grow the mustache?
That's funny you say that, because actually the wife actually mentioned that as a joke. If we get some more, recruits coming in and stuff, that we're going to ask, hey, the requirement is the mustache, and she's going to hand them over a mustache, just to brighten everything up. So
it's definitely a point of differentiation. It's so important because some people think a plumber's a plumber's a plumber. What separates you from most plumbers is that you care. It's not so much the mustache, that's one thing, but you really care about what you do, and it's in your name, the Family Plumber. You are all about your family and your customer's family.
That is correct, 100%. When I go to the places, these, our customers, I'll go in there. The first thing I do is I start a conversation. I don't ask them, "Hey, what's wrong here? Let's fix it. Let's get out of here." First thing I do is I ask how their day is, start any kind of conversation with them, get to know what their likes and interests are. And then the whole time they'll sit there and chat with me while I'm working. I don't mind it. Most, some people don't like that. I love it. I like the interaction. Like I said, I'm more family based. So I'm I'm part of the family coming in, not just a regular plumber to get the job done. Don't even talk to them and leave. I'm different. I like the interaction with the customer.
Bobby Crowder, the Family Plumber. Hey, Bobby, thank you so much for joining me today on the program.
Thank you for having me on.
Check-A-Pro is your local source for pre-qualified contractors. Stay tuned for more of the Check-A-Pro Radio Show.